Konbu, or edible kelp, has been eaten in Japan since ancient times. Packed full of essential minerals such as sodium, calcium, potassium, and iodine, it is particularly important to Japanese cookery, being very rich in glutamine, which imparts the savory taste of umami. In fact, konbu contains a higher percentage of glutamic acid than any other food in the world. Often referred to as the king of seaweeds, konbu is the only seaweed used to make dashi, and therefore, probably the single most important ingredient in Japanese cooking. By combining the glutamic acid in konbu with the inosinic acid in katsuobushi, and the guanolic acid in dried shiitake, a synergy of umami takes place, each acid bringing out the flavors of the other. Most of konbu produced in Japan is harvested in the northern island of Hokkaido, accounting for 90% of all production. The sea ice that drifts over to Hokkaido from Siberia is rich in minerals, and provides an environment that produces the very best konbu. Konbu is harvested towards the end of the summer. In the past it was often done by ama divers, diving down and cutting the konbu off near the base. Today, working in small boats, men and women cut the konbu free using razor-sharp knives attached to long bamboo poles. As the konbu floats to the surface, it is gathered with wooden rakes and pulled into the boats. Back on land, the konbu is laid out to dry slowly and naturally in the sun. When harvesting the konbu, the root is not removed or damaged. Only the higher leaf portion is taken, so that the root of the konbu can regrow. It really is the ultimate renewable food source. There is a type of food called nei konbu, which uses the root, and while nutritious and delicious, we do not supply it, as it effectively kills the plant. Wild konbu is subject to tight harvest restrictions to prevent overexploitation. The restrictions differ slightly from region to region, but most konbu harvesting takes place for an average of 4 or 5 days a week, to a maximum of 25 days between July and October. The quality of konbu is mainly decided by the age. First-year konbu is quite thin, and therefore, so is the taste. Konbu leaves naturally drop off after the first year, and from the stump comes a new, more superior tasting growth. Much of the konbu on the international market is first-year growth, and the inferior quality is obvious when you make dashi with it. Second and third-year konbu, while more expensive than the readily available first-year konbu, has a substantial difference in taste, a far greater depth of flavor. There are several different types of konbu, each with their own unique characteristics.